Since January 6th, an extreme Santa Ana wind event has been unfolding for a lot of the Los Angeles and Ventura County areas. And for those of you that are like me and take a little bit of comfort in understanding why things are happening, I wanted to go into what I know best, which is the science and the meteorology behind the environmental setup behind all of this. Now, I know many of you are already familiar with the Santa Ana winds. Those are those warm and very dry winds that come on over, and they come out of the north and the east. With the first round that we saw last week, it was fueled by a very strong pressure gradient from a strong surface high over the Four Corners regions and then a strong surface low that was off the coast of Southern California. So you got the wind, and then you add in the fact that Southern California has been record dry. They haven't seen much rain at all since last spring, which isn't too unusual, but a lot of that has been fueled by the fact that we've been in a La Nina, which climatologically makes it wetter for the northern half of the Pacific Northwest, and it keeps pretty much almost everyone from the Central Valley towards Southern California very dry, drier than normal. But this year so far has been unusually dry for them. So I'm going to put the monthly rainfall totals per month in 2024 for the Los Angeles airport here. And you can see just how little rainfall that this area has gotten. The last time they saw over half an inch of rainfall was around the end of March. So even though the wind setup out of this hasn't been extremely unusual for the area, it's obviously a combination of so many things. The lack of rainfall, just the most unfortunate setup, has just left it being essentially and unfortunately a huge tinderbox just waiting to go with the setup in place. And now we're looking at round 2, which is not going to help the cause at all. Plus, on top of that, while this second round is not expected to be quite as bad as the first, meteorologists are still calling this a particularly dangerous situation, or a PDS, red flag warning, which forecasters do not use this term lightly. They've only used it a few other times, and they use it when they are expecting life-threatening conditions, a lot of times during severe weather outbreaks, such as with severe thunderstorms and tornadoes. But this is something, of course, obviously worth paying attention to, with the peak of the strongest wind gusts expected to arrive into Tuesday.